Hello everyone, Dracon84 here and welcome back to another Luck Be a Landlord video. So, we are on a win streak of 0 again. That happens sometimes. Last time we had a good run, but it just didn't pan out. So let's just see what happens. I'm not getting any game sound, just a second. Honestly, I don't know what's going on, it's fine. We'll see. I think a magpie might just end the run, so I'm gonna grab a seed, even though it's probably not going to be great for us, but you just need to pick up a 1 value symbol on the first spin, and I'd rather have a seed than what was it again? Wow, a cheese. I'd rather have seed than cheese on the first spin. I mean, you can skip on the first spin, but it's a big gamble. We have a little bit of a lead. We have a green pepper now. That means that we can pick up the lucky capsule because almost anything that we can get from it is good. I think at this point in the run I would just pick any rare. This is sadly not one of the ones that is especially good, but you know what? I'll take it. It's a 2 value symbol. Yeah. Could have picked up the second cat now that we have a witch, but I mean, I don't feel like there's all that much that we would get from it. Alright, I am picking up an owl, right? We do want more symbols, and which does work with the owl. Maybe there are going to be things that we can do with it. We will see. I think pink pepper is just going to get us much more money on average than the guillotine, right? I mean, billionaire gives you 39. But that's just once. Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Let's go for the pink pepper. 18. How much do we need at this point? We need 18 every spin, so we are making it. I'm just going to skip here and see what happens. That's 18 again. We can pick up a present. We do need more symbols, but we are going to see more symbols. And even if we miss a few times, we are just going to make the next rent. So I am fine with that. Do we pick up a second cat now? You know what? I'm just gonna pick up a second cat. We have a lot of bad symbols right now, but it should help us be enough ahead so that we can get better stuff from this point on, I hope. Sometimes it helps to just fill up your board with bad stuff, right? I don't know if it's... Yeah, we picked up the rabbit. There was also a lucky capsule, which could have been good, and something else, but let's just go with this. We are going full pepper mode today. 19. 19 is not great, right? We need 26 every spin, but I mean, that's in a vacuum, and we already have some in the bank, so let's just grab our calculator. 150 minus 55 divided by 5. 20. If we make 20 every spin, then we're making it, and I think that's just what we're doing here. I think we can skip here. I'm just not getting any game sound at all. I'm really hoping that you're getting the game sound because, well, we'll see. Wine is great. We finally get a very good symbol. 21. And we're doing well enough now, right? Yeah, we are. There's a lot of things that we do want, but I mean, we're gonna be fine for now. 22. Yeah, and we have made another rent. But I feel like we're slowly falling behind, which is not great given that we are still early in the run. Clean Rag Essence is insane, so I'm always going to pick that up. We don't have anything to go with it yet except for the pearls, so I don't know if this is going to happen. But even if we just pick a bunch of sapphires or whatever, we should be able to make this work. I'm gonna grab the bronze arrow, it should be fine. Rabbit. Honestly, I think we are at the point where we are still interested in doing that. We're going to get a few 2 value symbols from that, and that's fine. 23. That's a little bit low. We need 34 every spin. Yeah, let's just go for the big ore here. We just lost our present 38. That's good. 38 is good. Alright, I'm actually going to grab my calculator right now, because that was with the present going away, of course. 225 minus 79 divided by 5. If we make 30 every spin, then we are making rent. We only have 20 symbols. I think we could grab the peach, or we could skip, or we could reroll. Rerolling is fine for now. I'm gonna reroll. There's so many things that we want. Let's get something good then. 23. There's an emerald. That's one of the things that we are looking for from the cleaning racks, so that's pretty good. Let's see how we're doing here. We have a 3-value rabbit now. 31. I mean, it's getting a little bit close, right? 225 minus 131 divided by 3. Alright, now we need 32 every spin. We are close to where we need to be, but we're not there yet. Yeah, we don't have enough symbols to start removing stuff, so, well, it is what it is. 31, that's exactly what we were looking for. Hooligan doesn't do anything yet, so Target is more likely to randomly help us make rent. I'm just gonna go for that. 36, that's good. Goal is not going to happen, so let's just pick a 3-value symbol. We have 23 symbols now, so let's go for it. Our rabbit just made a rabbit fluff, which is fine. We are fine with having a few of those, and we made it by well, not so much. So now we need 44 every spin. We are not doing that yet. Golden arrow is fine. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Checkered flag makes our owl a tiny bit better. Mining pick is good if we break the big ore. We're not very likely to do that, but I mean, checkered flag basically makes our owl from a 1.33 value symbol to a 1.5 value symbol, and that's just doesn't do a lot. Checkered flag is what you pick when you have a sloth. I'm gonna pick the mining pick. Pick the pick. Now let's just remove 2 symbols and hope that the golden arrow bails us out. That's 44. That's exactly what we said that we needed. This wasn't the best spin we could get, but it was a pretty decent one. The question is, do we reroll here? We would really like to save the reroll for the rent payment, so let's just skip here, get $2 randomly. That's without the golden arrow. We have 2 cats, so milk is reasonable, right? I'm gonna grab the milk here. Maybe that's a mistake. 38, that's not enough again. Now I'm guessing that we need to do something. The golden arrow didn't show up for two spins, so 100 minus 121 divided by 4. 45 every spin. So we are actually not that much behind. Alright, let's just do this. Golden arrow refuses to show up another spin. None of these matter. Oh, we rerolled and it didn't work. That's another miss for the golden. Oh, this is so bad. I'm not gonna grab another bronze arrow. We need something very, very, very good here if we are going to survive. 35, that's not even close. Well, we have lost this run. That's fine. 47, yeah. When you have a golden arrow and then it doesn't show up for 4 spins in a row when you are struggling, that just happens. We are going to retry. This was such a short run. Yeah, this happens sometimes. Let's go for the dwarf. There are really cool things you can do with dwarfs. So even though they drink your wine, You can do a lot of cool stuff with them. Yeah, uh, I'm not grabbing a cultist here, but dwarf and toddler together, that could be cool. Big urn. There's Oswald the monkey. Key, I guess. Don't really like either of any of those options, but beer over void creature is probably the way to go. Skip is probably the way to go. Yeah, none of these do anything. That's fine. We are making this rent. Yeah, it's a shame that we didn't make that one, but well, I don't know. It's difficult to say what we could have done differently, right? Yeah. Happy Hour is very good because Dwarf has a multiplier effect. So when Happy Hour becomes a 2-value symbol, Dwarf gives 20 instead of 10, which is pretty good. Boom. We need more symbols, but I'm not really spotting a lot of pickable symbols yet. There's a ninja. 19. There's another cultist. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. We've already made this rent, so I'm not worried. I'm gonna grab the save in order to remove this key, right? On the previous run, right in the first half of this video, we had a lockbox and we never found anything to crack it. We could go for the lucky capsule, but I think save is just the safe option here. Pun very much intended. Let's reroll. Well, there wasn't anything there. We also picked up so many bad symbols there, so I don't know. The coal would not help us make 300, so this is the worst rare we could have gotten, right? I mean, you can have mine do stuff, but you need synergies for it, and we don't have those. Alright, let's just grab the milk. I'm really missing these game sounds. Where are they now? And we're going to see if we can just make omelets work in this run. It's been a while since we've had omelets work for us. Shrine essence is bad and it should feel bad, so it's horseshoe essence, and there we have a sand dollar, I guess, just as a 2-value symbol. Rica banana is pretty decent, and I mean it's definitely the best one out of these, so no reason not to pick it up. Lucky capsule, I guess. Let's try again. There's the witch again. How are we doing, by the way? I have no idea. Would be such a shame if we were to lose again. 225 minus 52 divided by 5. We need 35 every spin. I mean, it puts us kind of on par. Cheese could help us make omelets. If we're guaranteed for this cheese to hit the egg, then it's actually better than the witch. We don't have any synergies for the witch. I'm gonna grab the cheese. This is not something that I would expect myself to do usually, but I mean, yeah, this is what we need to do. All right, here we go. Are we sufficiently behind that we have lost another run? That's the question. Divided by 3, that's 43. Oh yeah, we are miles behind. Wow. Yeah, we haven't really found anything to interact with any of our symbols. That's really bad. Well, this was a fun run, I guess. I mean, we need to pick up another egg, I guess, and get insanely lucky. There's no way that's ever going to happen. Well, yeah. I mean, we got insanely lucky here. and it's not going to be enough, not even close. Today is not my day. We did 2 runs in this very short amount of time. I don't know what's happening here. I hope the recording even worked. 159 divided by 287. That's 55.4%. Yeah, we are dropping and dropping. I don't know what happened today. Sometimes you just have these days where things just don't work out. And the only thing you can really do at that point is just quit while you are, well, not ahead, but while you're still in the game. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop the recording now. I hope you had a good time, even though we had 2 very, very quick losses. Yeah, things happened. We just got stuck with a lot of bad symbols with no synergies. I really don't see how I could have gotten more out of either of those runs, honestly. Well, have a good day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.